take no more of our freedoms from us every day. They want to come into our homes and take our guns and faith away. Oh, they're insane. Oh, they keep pushing their lies on us every way. If you come for my family, then there's gonna be hell to pay. These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't run. Ticking time bomb, stop, drop, roll. Finger on the button, who's got control? Weaponize the news every time I scroll. Come from my guns, but I lock and load. Prime from my hands when I go cold. Pray to the Lord, but they want your soul. They gonna have problems if they come to my home. Till they get my message, I'ma say it slow. Scrolling through the news, anxiety, it starts to hit me. Bible by my pistol, pistol by my whiskey. Politicking just to trick me. If you want it, come and get me. But if you sliding through that door, it's a Sammy. Fight for the stripes, but the blood still dripping to the grave, all waving and the flag still whipping. They want my liberty, they won't strip it. They want my land, they won't get it. My grandfather's blue collar's dirty and frayed, cause he keeps rolling in his grave for what they did to this place. These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't run.
Hey everyone, good to see y'all. Good to see each and every one of you. Hey Darlene, Bitbot, Tracy, Cindy, Susan, and Gator Girl said that she would be just a little bit late. I said, no worries. You're talking to the woman who is always late. You know, here I go thinking, I think I'd be late for my funeral. Probably. Oh, Lord. Oh, thank you, Bitbot. Yeah, we had a little technical difficulty, but we figured it out. Sometimes that's what happens in life. We have to delete certain things out of our lives and replace them with new things. So it all worked out. But I hope each of y'all have had a great day. I had, it was okay. I mean, yeah, it was a good day. I got 3 people that I visit and take care of. Well, one of them had physical therapy today, so I only had 2, right? 3 take away 1's 2. Well, I walked into my first patient's house. And wouldn't you known he had fell, and I had to call the office. I had to call his doctor. I had to call the EMS. But he was okay. He just tripped over his cat and fell, and he couldn't get up. But by the rules, I'm not allowed to get him up without assistance. So I had to call, and the office told me just go ahead and call the EMS. So that's what I done. Because see, I'm sort of tiny, and he's a big guy. So I had to get some help. But he turned out all good. And then I had to go by the office after I went to my next client's house. I had to go by the office and do, that paperwork, incident report and everything, what I walked into. And I had to take pictures and, all that crap. Hey, Jeff and Terry, good to see you. Oh, man. Alrighty. I got a little bit of stuff, but I do have a short little video I was listening to while Sky was taking her. It's kind of like end of course test, like we did in school, but this is different because she's ahead of everybody. So she has to take hers early for so she can move to the next level. So while she was doing that, I was, looking around, and I found a little video that I liked, and I think y'all would like too. But here's what I found, the regular stuff. Our regular going ons. Okay. Oh, this was sad when I heard it, because I looked up to this person. I know you're not supposed to really look up to people that much, but he was a good person, and he taught lessons even if he didn't know he taught lessons. So y'all probably know who I'm talking about, Chuck Norris. He passed away. And here's a little clip about what the news said. I mean, he got me into karate when I was younger. I'd sit there and watch everything he done and listen to him. So it was sad. Honestly, I cried a little bit because, So here it is.
So now 10:30 in New York, and back in the breaking news, the family of Chuck Norris saying that the Walker Texas Ranger star has died at the age of 86. Carly Shimkus joins us now here in New York for more on the life of an American legend.
Man, oh man, American legend. Let's repeat that one. And we woke up to news yesterday that Chuck Norris was hospitalized in Hawaii. TMZ reported this happened on the island of Kauai.
Hey, baby brother, good
over a
to
medical
see
emergency.
Love
We
ya.
don't know the details of what that was just yet, but we do have indication that this happened all of a sudden because a friend of his said that they were talking on the phone. He was in good spirits. He was cracking jokes, and he just celebrated a birthday earlier this month. And I was looking at his social media, and he noted his birthday by sparring with his trainer.
Of course.
I mean, as one does when you're Chuck Norris. And his caption was, "I don't age, I level up," kind of leaning into that internet meme about himself.
What did the family have to say?
All sad today. Well, they released a beautiful and lengthy statement, and we have it here if we could pull it up. They say, "It is with heavy hearts that our family share the sudden passing of our beloved Chuck Norris yesterday morning. While we would like to keep the circumstances private, please know that he was surrounded by his family and was at peace. To the world, he was a martial artist, actor, and a symbol of strength. To us, he was a devoted husband, a loving father and grandfather, an incredible brother, and the heart of our family. He lived his life with faith, purpose, and unwavering commitment to the people he loved. Through his work, discipline, and kindness, he inspired millions around the world and left a lasting impact on so many lives." I mean, just imagine those beautiful words. Clearly, as they say, the heart of the family. He had 5 children. And of course, Walker, Texas Ranger was his main role that I think most people know about him in the movie world, but martial arts. I mean, he was a black belt in like 7 different types of martial art: Taekwondo, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, karate. What a career, what a guy. And there he is, a friend to Fox as well.
It is hard to believe he was 86 because, you know, the family talks about him being a symbol of strength, and that, of course, live on through his family, his children, but also his movies. And he just seemed ageless.
Yeah, he did. And, you know, I mentioned Walker, Texas Ranger, but he did a bunch of different things. And there is one moment from him that I'd like to play right now. It's a good one, from the movie Dodgeball. And look at how he handled this acting role.
Their fate hangs on the thumb of our final judge. Thumbs up, average Joes can play. This dude poppycock, you can let them do that?
Thank you, Chuck Norris.
Thank you, Peter.
There you go. And he was so well respected, right? And we all know the things that we say about him, Chuck Norris and the jokes and all that. But his career went far beyond movies and the public persona that he had. He joined the Air Force as an air policeman in 1958. And that's where he started training in martial arts. He was stationed in South Korea. And then after he retired from the military, he wanted to become a police officer. So he applied in California and opened a martial arts studio.
All that works,
really
right?
into martial arts, and then he was in California, so guess what happened?
Right.
Hollywood came a-knocking.
You're exactly right about 6-time undefeated karate champion.
Yep.
He was good at what he did, and I was just reading, he taught a lot of actors and actresses how to do this,
Yes.
and so they could use it for themselves and also in film.
Exactly, because he had that unique ability of knowing how to do it on camera and then really know how to do it. So who would you want more than somebody like him to teach you how to throw some jabs and punches? Yeah, so we're all an American icon, a great patriot.
Here's a quote for you, Carly. I've seen a lot of anti-hero movies in which the lead was neither good nor bad. There was no one to root for. Right? So he takes that and he says, you can cheer for me.
That's exactly it. And we did. And he is just somebody who, when you think about him and what he brought to the camera and the acting roles, I mean, you think about an American icon, you think of Chuck Norris.
So he was a Christian, he was a conservative, and we celebrate his life today and going forward. Chuck Norris was 86.
Yes, he was.
Well done, Carly.
A full life well lived.
Thank you.
You, guys.
Rest in peace, Chuck Norris, my surrogate father. It used to make my dad so mad. I would ask my mama, after I get done watching one of his shows, I'd look at my mama and say, Mama, why couldn't you have married him? Why couldn't he be my daddy? And my dad would get, which now I see, I mean, it was mean of me, but I was little, so I didn't know that words could hurt as bad as they do. So I would just sit there and be amazed, especially when he done them side spin kicks and everything. I was like, oh man, he's the bomb. Chris, I hope you're feeling well today. Hey, Melanie, good to see you. Love you. And then I got, let me see. I got this. This was sent to me. For some reason I didn't get a notification, but this was sent to me and I grabbed it. I didn't let them know I grabbed it, but they know I grabbed it. This is Trump answering questions to a Japan reporter, which I know there's many memes and clips and reports on it, but this is baby Trump.
Let me pick a beautiful person from Japan. A question for the Prime Minister. Go ahead. Yeah, sure. Oh, he doesn't believe he's beautiful. Oh. He's sounding shy. Go ahead, please.
Of course, now Japan and US are very good friends. But one question: why didn't you tell US allies in Europe and Asia, like Japan, about the war before attacking Iran? So we are very confused about we Japanese citizens.
Well, one thing, you don't want to signal too much. You know, when we go in, we went in very hard, and we didn't tell anybody about it because we wanted surprise. Who knows better about surprise than Japan? Okay, why didn't you tell me about Pearl Harbor? Okay, right? You know, he's asking me. Now you believe in surprise, I think much more so than us, and we had to surprise him, and we did. And because of that surprise, we knocked out, the first 2 days, we probably knocked out 50% of what and much more than we anticipated doing. So if I go and tell everybody about it, there's no longer a surprise.
So let me see. And then I got Scotty here. We use this phrase quite a bit. All of us do. And he breaks it down to us.
You know, "it's up to you" is one of the most dishonest sentences ever said with a straight face. That's one of the biggest lies we tell down here. And they say it real casual too. Whatever you want to do. No, there's already a right answer in your head, and I'm supposed to guess it without being judged. Southern people love fake freedom. So where you want to eat? I don't care, it's up to you. So you pick a place, and then here it comes. I had that the other day. Okay, so it won't up to me then. Or they hit you with, pick whichever one you want. Soon as you pick one. Really? Well, damn, should I spin a wheel or call a lawyer? And it's never just food either. Could be where to sit, when to leave, what route to take, where to stop at. They'll hand you a decision like a gift and then get mad when you unwrap it wrong. That's why I don't trust "it's up to you." That sentence has got a trap door under it. And they love to act innocent. Well, I was fine with whatever. No, you won't. Your face started frowning before I ever finished the sentence. Southern people don't just give you choices. They give you a test with no answer key and an attitude if you miss one. In the South, "it's up to you" means I already know what I want. I'm just trying to see if you can figure it out.
So true. Darlene, he's telling our secrets. Oh, mercy. And let me see. Wow, we still got that many minutes? Man, I really must not have done much today. Here is what Fox thought the headlines of the day was. It's only a minute and a half. Chris, don't even. No, you you better not. So help me, Chris. Chris, if I get any, I'm gonna be no. Mm-mm. I'm gonna pray that that word leaves your vocabulary. You will not be able to type or speak that word again. Just that one word. To me, anyway. So here we go with the headlines of today.
Good evening, I'm Bill Malugin, and this is your Fox News Report. TSA lines are getting longer at airports all across the country as spring break travel picks up. Passengers are facing wait times of up to 2 hours at some checkpoints. TSA agents are going without pay, and some aren't even showing up to work. The fight to fund DHS is still in a standoff in Congress. Today is the first day of spring, but it certainly doesn't feel like it for much of the country. Most of California, the Southwest, and parts of the Midwest are under extreme heat warnings through the weekend, with forecasts pushing past 100 degrees in multiple cities. Iran is threatening tourism sites worldwide as global travel ramps up for a busy spring season. The regime also says it is still making missiles despite 3 weeks of heavy U.S. and Israeli strikes on its manufacturing plants. The Pentagon now requesting an additional $200 billion to fund the war. That price tag would need congressional approval. Some student loans are moving to the Treasury Department. It's part of the president's plan to dismantle the Department of Education, the first to shift about $180 billion in defaulted loans.
We need to get back into the business of collecting the money that is owed.
Legendary martial artist and actor Chuck Norris has died. He starred in karate films in the 80s, as well as the hit TV series Walker, Texas Ranger. He was 86 years old. In Washington, I'm Bill Malugin. Have a great weekend.
Hey, Gator Girl, good to see ya. Love ya. I think I might miss something. Someone messing with Darlene. Darlene, you good? Alrighty. Let's keep Chris in our prayers. Keep Teacup in our prayers. I haven't heard anything from Teacup, but I know she was getting ready to hopefully have an upcoming surgery on her other eye. Keep Julius and Jared in your prayers. Keep Gator Girl in your prayers. That her place will open up faster, so she can have her own place like she wants. And pray for Santa, Dee, his dad, and Goldie, and Tina B. Keep her in your prayers also. It's hard losing somebody. Keep my dad in your prayers. He still hasn't heard anything from the scan yet, but I know it's gonna be all right. God's got it. Like He's got each and every one of y'all. God's got each and every one of y'all. Okay, now I got this little funny clip to show you. I believe this one's of Children with Attitude. I believe what it was. It's one that I did saved a long time ago that I never played. So here we go. And then it should be time for the national anthem then. Oh no, I don't have time. I just seen. It's 8:59. Never mind. Y'all just have to hear me for a minute. My timekeepers is having an easy Friday. A lot Friday. Three, two, one. Thank you. Thank each and every one of you. Okay. Now for our soldiers that give the ultimate sacrifice.
My people that are
overseas. Rest in peace. Thank you for your service. Praying for all their family and loved ones because they're going to miss them. And now for our lives that was stolen by the illegals that Biden let in. And this is just a few of them. There's many, many more.
Tell me, what does it look like in heaven? Is it peaceful? Is it free like they say? Does the sun shine bright forever? Have your fears and your pain gone away? Yeah, 'cause here on earth it feels like everything good is missing since you left. And here on earth everything's different. There's an emptiness. Oh, I hope you'll dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels' choir, and I hope the angels know what they have. I'll bet it's so nice up in heaven since you've arrived. So tell me, what do you do up in heaven? Are your days filled with love and light? Is there music? Is there art and invention? Tell me, are you happy? Are you more alive? 'Cause here on earth it feels like everything good is missing since you left. And here on earth everything's different. There's an emptiness. Oh, I hope you'll dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels' choir, and I hope the angels know what they have. I'll bet it's so nice up in heaven since you've arrived. I hope you're dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels' choir, and I hope the angels know what they have. I'll bet it's so nice up in heaven since you've arrived. Since you've arrived.
Rest in peace, all of those families affected. Praying for each of y'all to find some peace and comfort. Okay, now for the short. I mean, it's not short. I believe it's like 10 minutes long, but it's really good, I think. I think I played one of the set a few nights ago. This is another one from the same people. Let's see. Here we go. Now let me find it real fast. Here it is. Talking about fear. We can't be afraid. We shouldn't be afraid because we have God.
Commanded the church to fear not. Fear is mentioned in the Bible over 600 times. It's no small subject in the Word of God. From Genesis to Revelation, Abraham to John on the Isle of Patmos, we hear that commandment given over and over, fear not. That command was given to Abraham. That command was given to Israel. That command was given to Moses. It was given to David, who ran from Saul for years, who lived in caves before he became a king. That command was given to Daniel, who was going into the lion's den. That command was given to the city of Jerusalem. The angel Gabriel gave that message to Mary. To Peter, who was sinking in the swirling tide of the Sea of Galilee. To Paul, who had been on a ship for 14 days, and it looked like all would be lost. The angel of the Lord appeared and said, fear not, fear not, fear not.
Every time you see in the Bible, fear not, which is all over the Bible, fear not, for I am with you. Fear not, for I am with you. Fear not, for I am with you. Fear not, for I will never leave you nor forsake you. That's the main reason that the Bible gives for us not fearing, is to know that God is with us, and that if He's with us, He loves us, and He will take care of us. But God says over and over, fear not, for I am with you. Remember, we're not talking about not having the feeling of fear. We're talking about not letting it stop you.
Amen.
We can't live our lives in fear and dread of what's going on and what's going to happen. Satan wants us to shrink back in fear and live little, tiny, useless lives. But God wants us to be brave and bold.
Do not be afraid. It is said in different ways, different variations, but it's basically the same thing. Fear not. Do not be afraid. Be fearless. Fear ye not. Over and over and over again in different ways. God wants to say to us the exact same thing. In fact, it is so critical and so important to Him that He gets to the New Testament and Paul writes a letter to a young man named Timothy, and he says, Tim, this is what you need to know, that He has not given us a spirit of fear. He says, of all the important things, Timothy, that you need to know in your life and in this ministry that God is sending you through, too, as you go through things in this journey of life that you will inevitably go through, He says, would you remember that what our God does not give is fear. He gives power and love and a sound mind.
Fear is a real thief in our lives. Isaiah 41:10 says, fear not, there's nothing to fear. Well, isn't that interesting? For I am with you. That's the only answer He gives, because I'm with you. And so if we really know who the Lord is, I'm not talking about just going to church, but I mean, if you really know who the Lord is, then we don't have to know what He's going to do. We don't have to know when He's going to do it. We don't have to know what the way is going to be. We just say, Lord, I know You're with me, and therefore I can do what I need to do. Because when fear causes you to stop and to do nothing, it's the master spirit, I believe, that the enemy uses to try to keep us from fulfilling our destiny. And so he tells us there's no way. He says, you got to be afraid of this. You know, if you failed before, then you got to be afraid that you're going to fail again. But God says, fear not, for I am with you. I love that. There's nothing to fear. Do not look around you in terror and be dismayed. You know, it's one of our problems. We look around us too much instead of looking up. The more you stare at your problems, the more you rehearse your problems, the bigger they're going to get. Every time you go through something difficult, it makes you a little bit stronger. Just a little bit stronger.
True.
Fear is a fact of life. Fear of the future, fear of danger, fear of the past. Others fear the loss of their job, the loss of your health. There's a sudden and unexplainable pain, and it brings fear to your mind. Some of you fear the loss of position, the loss of self-esteem. You fear failure. You fear the criticism of other people. You fear exposure. You fear being disliked. There's a fear of death. There's the fear of the unknown. The era of human history is the era of anxiety and fear. When the fear knocks at your door, send faith to answer, and no one will be there. Isaiah wrote, I will trust and I will not be afraid.
We have to understand that fear, first of all, is a demonic spirit. It's not from God. I think it's the enemy's favorite tool in his toolbox. Yep. The sole purpose of which is to keep us from making progress and going forward. Fear's whole design is to stop you in your tracks or to drive you back where you came from, instead of you going forward and becoming all that God wants you to be.
If we believe that our God does not give a spirit of fear, but you find, or I find in my life, that there is a spirit of fear attached to something specific in your life or in your journey. An opportunity that you're intimidated by, a relationship, an endeavor, a ministry, an interest of yours that just seems to cause you to feel a little bit paralyzed in insecurity or fear. If you and I know what we know now based on the scriptures, that God does not give fear, but you sense that there is a spirit of fear attached to something in your life, and you know God didn't give it, that means you know who did. And if the enemy has placed a spirit of fear on something in your life, it must mean that he is trying his best to keep you away from something. And if he's trying to keep you away from it, that must mean there's something in it that he does not want you to have. He wants you and I to be so paralyzed, so crippled, so disarmed, so disinterested from the very thing that he knows is exactly what God wants to take you through, so that he can bring you to a new place in him. Do not be afraid.
A believer in Jesus Christ can only have one attitude toward fear, and this must be their attitude: I will not fear. I will not fear. Fear prevents forward progress. Is there anyone here who ever feels like that you have let fear keep you from doing what you know you were supposed to be doing? I beg you not to give up, but to press through and to be all that God wants you to be. Do all that he wants you to do, so you can have all that he wants you to have.
The reason why you have no reason to be afraid, my friend, as God calls you to go here or do that or go through this particular thing in your life, is not because you're so capable. It's not because you're so prepared. It is because you have a daddy who loves you. He has already gone behind the scenes. He has already orchestrated and manipulated events and people and circumstances, so that all he needs is a woman that's willing to say, yes, Lord, and stand there at the plate of his grace and his glory and his calling on your life, and to do what he's called you to do. And if you and I will just do it, we will realize we've been set up to hit a home run every single time. So if right now there is something crippling you, the enemy is working overtime to cause you to be afraid in your life, will you hear this message from the Holy Spirit today? Step up to the plate. Do not be afraid. Your God has got your back.
If God is for us, then what difference does it make, really, who's against us? Because God is certainly greater than anything or anybody that could come against us. And you know, I think that where we get into trouble is we believe that God is for other people, but are we sure that he's for us? Can I tell you something? You having a problem is not a sign that God doesn't care. It does not mean that God doesn't see you. It does not mean that he does not care about you. He wants to help you in your time of need and trouble. We give the enemy access to our life through fear, and we give God access to our life through faith. We don't have to be afraid of things. God will take care of us. Whatever's coming up in your future, even the stuff that you don't know about, God will take care of you. Come on, I said God will take care of you. Get it in your head. God will take care of you. Amen? And that's really all we need to know. God's going to take care of us. God has not given us a spirit of fear.
So, I thought I've been trying to watch more uplifting things, and I came across this channel, and I liked it, and I thought that y'all would like it too. Okay, let me see. Let me remove this all the way out so I don't get mixed up. And we're getting ready to play a little bit of trivia if y'all want to. I'm glad, Chris. God knows what we need when we need it, and I hope it helped you, because it helped me the other night when I was listening to it. Okay, let me see. Let me go up here and share. Share. I'll look after Tracy. Sky has my phone. She was talking to Danny, so she's got my phone. Okay, let me see. If it's important, Tracy, you can use Band. I got Band on the computer. I can pull it up and look. But she's got my phone. I'm sorry. Okay. Love you. Okay. This is what I'm going to do. Okay. I got some questions. I looked over them, but I didn't see the answers, because I wanted to kind of give us a tiny break from the Bible trivia. This trivia has different questions on so many different things I even knew. So I believe that we would like this one better than the other one I tried. And then Sunday, for the ones who wanted books of the Bible, we're going to start with Genesis, trivia on Genesis. So y'all be checking in Genesis, because that's what the Bible trivia for Sunday is going to be, because Saturday Gator Girl has it. So here's the one with just, I'm going to say normal questions that we should know, because if I know them, y'all should know them.
Don't subscribe and
Okay. You get back over here. Make it big. Yep. Got it. Alrighty. Y'all ready? Because I skimmed through the first ones, and they seemed like they would be pretty good. They wouldn't know weird ones. So here we go. Hey, Party Bonza, good to see ya. I didn't see you come in.
And leave a comment saying I subscribed, and we will personally respond to your comment. 1. What is the title of the theme song used in the sitcom Friends? A. Moving On Up. B. I'll Be There For You. C. Falling. Or D. Where Everybody Knows Your Name.
So, I know this one. It is B. Let's see. Tracy says, hold on just a second. Let me get my sidekick up here. Okay. You there?
I'm here.
Okay.
Anyone else want to jump up too, or no?
Anyone
Getting tired
else
of me?
before I switch back? Nope. They all want you. Okay, let me get that back down. So we got Tracy with a B, Gator Girl with a B, Cindy with a B, Party Bonza with a B, Darlene with a B, Chris with a B. And Tracy says she watches it every night. I never cared for it, honestly.
Yeah, no, I was thinking of a different show. I didn't read the question. So Susan and I both have B.
Okay. The answer is...
The answer is B. I'll Be There For You. 2. Which state is home to the Marlins in Major League Baseball? A. Florida. B. Texas. C. Arizona. Or D. California.
Okay, man. See, I told y'all, from what I skimmed through, it had sports, it has music, it has sitcoms, it has all of them covered. I didn't think I could go wrong on this one, but you never know. I didn't go through all of them. Tracy says A. Gator Girl says A. Party Bonza says A. Chris says A. Cindy says A. Darlene says A. And I really don't know nothing about baseball, but I'm going with the crowd with A.
Yeah, we're both A, Susan and I on Rumble.
Here we go.
The answer is A. Florida.
This is elevator
3.
music.
Who painted the Mona Lisa? A. Pablo Picasso. B. Edvard Munch. C. Vincent van Gogh. Or D. Leonardo da Vinci.
I know this one. D. Let me see. Chris says D. Tracy says D. Gator Girl says D. And Party Bonza says D. Hey Mel, good to see ya. Love ya.
And we're both D on Rumble.
Cindy says D. The answer is...
The answer is D. Leonardo da Vinci. 4. The 2010 rap single Love the Way You Lie featuring Rihanna is by which
I used to love
artist?
this song.
A. Rick Ross. B. Lil Wayne. C. Eminem. Or D. Drake.
Eminem, 1000%. Chris C. Tracy C. Gator Girl C. Cindy C. Party Bonza C. Darlene C. And me C.
Yeah, I think Susan and I will just follow everyone else. We don't know.
Ah, you don't know that song? Oh,
No,
man.
no, no.
Back in the day, that was my chilling song.
The answer is C. Eminem. 5.
You do, Gator Girl?
Which
You
company
like?
makes the video editing software iMovie?
Uh-oh.
A. Microsoft. B. Apple. C. Oracle. Or D. Adobe.
I'll let your side go first, Bit Bite.
Yeah, I'm gonna go D.
You're going with D.
Well, you know what? It's in the name, and I guess Party Bonza, he's right. iMovie, it's gonna be an Apple product if it's got I in front of it. I guess I've never even actually even heard of that software before. So it makes sense to go with B. Yeah, so B. It's an Apple product. Anything with an I. iPhone, iPad. So,
Chris says B. Tracy says B. Party Bonza says B. Cindy says B. Darlene says B. And Gator Girl says D.
and it could be, I don't know. We're going B. We're taking B.
And I'm going to take B with y'all. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to follow along.
It's probably wrong.
The answer is B. Apple. 6.
Way to go,
Which
y'all.
basketball player is nicknamed the Glove? A. Gary Payton. B. Tim Duncan. C. Wilt Chamberlain. Or D. Michael Jordan.
I'm going to see if y'all can get this one. I do know a little bit about basketball. Let me see. Chris? Oh, and your mama's coming in hot too with an A. Chris A. Tracy A. Party Bonza A. That's where I was going, A. Darlene A.
Yeah, we're both going with A.
And the answer is Gator Girl says D with a question mark. Michael Jordan. You're not a basketball fan? No. That's about the only thing, well, I don't want to say a lie. I started watching something else, but basketball is mainly the only one I used to watch.
The answer is A. Gary Payton.
Way to go.
7. Which 2 animals are on the Mexican flag? A.
I don't know and I don't care.
Cow. B. Turtle and lion. C. Eagle and snake. Or D. Dove and lion.
I know it has something, but I don't pay attention to anybody else's flags. Just American. Let me see. Chris says C. Cindy says C. Gator Girl says C with a question mark. Party Bonza says C. I'm gonna go with C, I guess. It looks like everyone in chat says C. Darlene says C.
Yeah, we're taking C.
The answer is
The answer is C. Eagle and snake. 8. Which Jimi Hendrix song contains the lyric, "Excuse me while I kiss the sky"? A. Voodoo Child. B. All Along the Watchtower. C. Machine Gun. Or D. Purple Haze.
I'm going with D. Purple Haze. Let me see. Chris says C. Wait, no, wrong ones. Darlene says D. Chris says B with a question mark. Cindy says D. Gator Girl says D.
We both picked D.
And the answer is
The answer is D. Purple Haze.
Party Bonza said
9.
A.
In which state was LeBron James born? A.
Oh.
California. B.
This one's easy.
Florida. C. Ohio.
I don't like them.
Or D. Illinois.
Chris says C, which I strongly agree with Chris. Party Bonza says B, Florida. Cindy says C. Tracy says C. Gator Girl says C. Darlene says C.
And we both picked C.
And the answer is
The answer is C. Ohio. 10. Who did Barack Obama beat in the 2008 presidential election? A. John McCain. B. Mitt Romney. C. George W. Bush. Or D. Donald Trump.
We know this one. Chris says A. Party Bonza says A. Gator Girl says A. Darlene says A. Cindy says A. Tracy says A. I say A.
We both picked A on Rumble.
The answer is A. John McCain. 11. Which delivery service uses the slogan, "The world on time"? A. UPS. B. FedEx. C. DHL. Or D. USPS.
I'm going with FedEx B because my dad's medication came in today and it was in a FedEx truck and the symbol had that on it. So I'm going to go with FedEx.
Well, now I'm changing my answer.
So let me see. Chris says C. Party Bonza says C. Cindy says B. Tracy says C. Gator Girl says C. Darlene says B. Anyone want to change it? I'm giving you a chance because I seen it today. And
Susan and I are going with
there.
B.
Okay, the answer is.
The answer is B. FedEx. 12. Which is the periodic symbol for gold? A. Ca. B. Ag. C. Au. D. Fe.
Oh, I got this one in chemistry pounded in my head. I'd clean many chalk erasers over this, so I know this one. I'm gonna go with C. Party Bonza says C. Chris says C. Tracy says C. Darlene says C. And Gator Girl says C. It wasn't when you was in the 9th grade, Christopher. When you was in and out.
We're taking C. Honorable.
The answer is.
The answer is C. Au. 13. San Jose is the capital of which Central American country? A. Costa Rica. B. El Salvador. C. Guatemala. Or D. Honduras.
I have no earthly idea. So I'm going to go with the crowd. Let me see. I keep my knowledge in the borders of the United States. Let me see. Chris says D. Cindy says A. Party Bonza says C. Tracy says A. Darlene says A. Gator Girl says A. So I'm going with the crowd and go with A.
I'm going to go with Party Bonds. I'm taking C. And Susan is taking C.
Okay. The answer is.
The answer is A. Costa Rica.
Okay. Yay.
14. Which movie won Best Picture in 2019?
I don't know.
Bohemian Rhapsody. B.
I've heard of
Black
that one.
Panther. C.
No, I ain't heard
A
that
Star
one.
is Born. Or D. Green Book.
Hadn't heard of that one. I'm going with the one that I heard of. It's probably not right, but I'm going with A. Party Bonza says C. Who would name a movie Green Book? Really? Green Book. A Star is Born, I could see. Black Panther, I know they're around, so I could see that, but the only movie I've heard people talking about is A. Let me see. Party Bonza C. Gator Girl C. Chris D. Darlene C. Tracy D. And Sandy A with question marks.
Yeah, we're both going to A.
Okay. The answer is.
The answer is D. Green Book.
Well, that must not be a
15.
good movie.
In which state is the Pentagon located? A. Pennsylvania. B. North Carolina. C, Virginia, or D, New York?
Well, we all know this one. C. Chris says C. Way to go, Chris and Tracy. Let me see. Chris says C. Party Bonza says C. Darlene says C. Gator Girl says C. Tracy says C. And Cindy says C.
And Susan and I both picked C.
And Darlene says C. So the answer is...
The answer is C, Virginia. 16. Which state has the largest land area in the United States? A, Alaska. B, Texas. C, California. Or D, Florida?
Chris put the answer in there before they stopped. He knows this in Alaska. Chris says A. Party Bonza says A. Gator Girl says A. Darlene says A. Cindy says A. And I say A. And Tracy says A.
And we both went with A.
This may be too easy of one. It's either it's too hard or it's too easy. They can't have one. You're right in the middle.
The answer is A, Alaska. 17. Who was the second president of the United States? A, George Washington. B, John Adams. C, Thomas Jefferson. Or D, James Madison?
I'm going with B. Chris says B. Party Bonza says B. Cindy says B. Tracy says B. Darlene says B. And Gator Girl says B.
And I said B, and Susan says B.
And the answer is...
The answer is B, John Adams. 18. Who recorded the one-hit wonder, Achy Breaky Heart?
Oh, don't break my heart.
Garth
My
Brooks.
achy breaky.
B, Tim McGraw. C, Blake Shelton.
Come
Or
on,
D,
Tracy and
Billy Ray
Darlene.
Cyrus.
Oh, crap. D. You'd already told it. Chris says D. Tracy says D. Party Bonza says D. Sandy A. Darlene D. And no, D. Cindy says. And I say D.
And we both picked D on Rumble.
I didn't stop it in time. But it was D.
The answer is D, Billy Ray Cyrus. 19. Who is the richest man in the world in 2020? A, Jeff Bezos. B, Bill Gates. C, Mark Zuckerberg. Or D, Warren Buffett?
All them rich. I really don't know because I don't keep up with them. They're scum. So I really don't know. I'm gonna go with Chad on this one. Let me see. Tracy says D. Chris says D. Party Bonza says B. Cindy says A, Gator Girl says D, and Darlene says B.
Susan and I both picked A.
Oh man, that's gonna put me in a bind.
You pick what you want to pick.
I don't know
Gotta
which
guessing.
one. I'll go
You gotta look.
with.
I'm just trying to kind of logically look at this because right now it's bounces. It's like between Bezos and Elon, but Elon wasn't at the top back in 2020. I know Amazon was getting bigger, so that's what I'm looking at here. I know Buffett's a great investor. Gates had money, but I still think it was A. That's my answer. So we're both A.
I'll go with A then, because they got A over here too. Tracy said D. Cindy said A. I thought somebody else said A over here.
No, you got Tracy D, Chris D, Party Bonza B, Cindy A, Gator Girl D, Darlene B, and we're A's over here.
Okay, I'll go with A. The answer is...
The answer is A, Jeff Bezos.
Good thinking.
20. On the sitcom Friends, what was the name of Jennifer Aniston's character? A,
Oh, crap.
Monica. B, Rachel. C, Phoebe. Or D, Haley.
Oh, crappy.
Just go with the crowd.
Oh, B.
I
Tracy
guess.
B. I'm going to follow Tracy. Tracy says she watches this every day. So, Tracy B. I'm B. Chris B. Party Bonza B. Cindy B. Gator Girl B. And Darlene B.
And we both went B.
Okay. The answer is...
The answer is B, Rachel.
Way to go, everyone.
How did you do? Comment below your score. Make sure to
Just
subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss another trip.
Yeah. Okay. Now what shall we do?
You there?
What? Yeah, I'm here.
She kick herself out?
I'm here. Can you hear me? Chat. I'm here. Can you hear me now? So, I know it was too easy, Chris. I thought that maybe it was you there? You there?
You can hear me, but I
Which
keep dropping. I can't hear anybody.
Okay. Well, it's about time anyway, so. I was going to save the Genesis Bible study for Sunday. Well, okay, it's me. He must be having technical difficulties. We all do, time to time. I did when I first, right before I started. So we have, there he is. Can you hear us now?
Yeah, it's Apple stuff. I can hear you now.
Apple.
Yeah, my
I
Apple
thought that
earbuds.
was the greatest product.
Yeah.
You and Chris.
Nope, not the greatest. But you were saying, go ahead.
Sunday, somebody in chat or some I heard somebody mention that Bible chapters, books of the Bible. So I'm gonna start with Genesis Bible quiz and see if I can keep them in line and go through each Bible with a quiz, each book of the Bible. Not promising nothing. Whoever said mentioned it. I'm not promising. I'm gonna try. It is Party Bonza. I haven't been there in forever. And yeah, y'all watch Joe quite a bit. Where's he at?
I think Joe's back home.
Because last night I woke up pretty early and I looked at my phone and there was a notification from Joe and I clicked on it just to see. And he was up and it was like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, huh. And his
Yeah.
wife was with him.
Please scanner action. Right? No. Let's see.
He's back home.
He's not on tonight. Joe's not. Not that I
Oh,
can
he was
see.
at a casino last night. Oh, I was wondering why he was doing up so late. Huh. They're bad for your health. Casinos. They're of the devil.
Oh, so he was on YouTube because his
Yeah.
Rumble doesn't show anything from. Okay.
My mom used to tell me that the casinos was of the devil. They'll hook you and drag you in. It's like I want to laugh. Well, that sounds bad, but it's the truth. I will not allow Sky to have anything with glitter on it or glitter. I told her it was the devil's dust. Because I wasn't going to go cleaning it up. It would drive me crazy seeing little sparkles here and there.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
Oh, celebrated their wedding anniversary. That's sweet. That's nice. I didn't even make it to my first one. Ah. No, glitter isn't awesome, Cindy. The only glitter that's awesome is Jelly Roll song, Glitter. Now that song's awesome, but Glitter, no. And that, what's it called? Slime. Yeah, Slime.
Oh,
She's
boy.
not getting it. Because she had that stuff stuck in her hair one time. And it took like forever. I even had to cut some of it out. So, no, not Slime either. Oh, Chris, you can have all the green gummy bears you want, buddy.
Let's see. Oh. Well, it's the top of the hour.
Alrighty. I guess
All right,
it's
well-
time to jump off.
Yeah, I'm going to sign off.
Okay.
All
Love
right, good
you.
night.
Thank you. And thank each and every one of y'all for being here. And remember, tomorrow night is Gator Girls night. And I'm 99.9% I'm going to be late. I'm going to be doing something. And Gator Girl, I'll message you in a little bit. Okay. I love y'all. Good night. Sweet dreams. And I love each and every one of y'all. Be safe. And remember, if God places anyone, a name on your heart or on your mind, stop and pray. Because there's a reason, and God knows He placed them there for a purpose. And I love each and every one of y'all. And I will hopefully see y'all tomorrow night. Love y'all.
Every step I take, every stride I make, I look around, sometimes I feel alone. Think about this life I live, only so much time to give. I'm on the run into the unknown. The line I'm walking's a straight one, outsiders say it ain't fun. I'm not here to impress anyone. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Down since I left town, sorry for the letdown. Don't know the next time that I'll be around. When I ask myself why I do what I do, there's a couple reasons, yeah, I can count a few. To all the ones that are proud of me, to all the ones that doubted me, thanks for watching my dreams become reality. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference surface might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. This road I'm on.